Hi guys, so as you can see here, the title of this video is Get Ready With Me Theme Park Edition. It is Saturday. I usually go to Disneyland on Saturdays if I'm off, and luckily I am off. So I am going to go to Disneyland today. I'm going to do my usual makeup routine for like Disneyland. I'm using some new products, but they're just kind of as an alternative to products that I usually use, so I can do first impressions on some of these, on two of these actually, three of these. These three I just recently got, These three I just recently got in a haul. This is the Garnier BB Cream, the for oily skin one. This is the NYX Matte Finish, and this is the Essence I Heart Stage Primer. So I'll be using these three today for the first time, and then these just replace my usual. So the NYX would replace the e.l.f. Mist and Set, which is what I usually use. The Garnier BB will replace the Rimmel BB, which is what I usually use. And then the Heart Stage will replace any of the other primers I use. I use primers different primers at different times. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. Anyways, I already have face primer, moisturizer, and toner on. I use the Rimmel Fix and Perfect. Oh, that's really dark. There we go. The Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro primer. It's one of my favorite drugstore primers. So yeah, that's what I use. I'm going to use the Garnier BB, and this is the light medium one. Hopefully it's not too light. I was debating whether I should get the light medium or the medium deep. This is really runny, like super liquidy, like it's like running down my skin. Interesting. I'm used to the Rimmel BB, which is really, really thick. Anyways, let's see how this looks. It's really important to do something with an SPF if you're going to a theme park. This happens to have SPF 20, and then my setting powder, which I'll tell you in a second, has SPF 25. So, you know. It's actually giving nice coverage for it being so liquidy. I'm kind of surprised, and it is a little light for me, but I'll bronze it up, no big deal. It actually doesn't look as white in real life as it does on camera. It actually matches me better than it looks like on camera. But oh well, whatever. It feels like as it gets on your face, it gets a little thicker. Like as you start working with it. I look really pale and washed out right now because there's a lot of light coming in through the window. So I look like ghostly pale. I promise I'm not ghostly pale right now. I look normal skin tone in my mirror. Actually, that was really nice coverage. I really like the BB so far. That was my first use of the BB. It's my first use of this BB, and I like it so far. So I'm going to do under eye concealer. My next door neighbor's gardeners just show up, so if you hear like the lawnmower and stuff, I'm sorry. So I'm going to do concealer. I'm going to do this e.l.f. It's an e.l.f. $1 concealer. This is in light beige. I'm going to use this for under my eyes. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand, just like that. I put a little too much, so, you know, whatever. But yeah, just pat it on under my eyes lightly. This isn't the best concealer in the world, but for my purposes, it'll do. Sorry, I just got a text from my fiance. So yeah, alright. That's that. And then I'm also going to add a touch of the Age Rewind. This is the brightening one. I'm just going to add a touch of that under my eyes. And that one's Dragon Veil. I'm so addicted to that game, by the way. Like you breed dragons. It's like Farmville, but for dragons. Like you, yeah. It's an iPhone app. Alright, so, yeah. Somebody's getting closer because I look deathly pale. If not, okay. So that's that. That's my face. Usually when I do my makeup for theme parks, I do it all with my fingers, by the way. That's why I don't have my engagement ring on. As you can see, I have like a mad engagement ring tan. It's really funny. But it's, you know, sitting right next to me. But since I do everything with my hands, I don't want to get it dirty. So I take it off. Alright, so, yeah. Now that that's done, I'm going to, what do I want to do? I guess I'll do my cheeks. This is Revlon Photo Ready Cream Blush in Flushed. It's really pretty. It's like super hot pink. And I'm just gonna lightly put some of that on my face with my fingers and blend it in. A little bit more, blend it in. That's nice. That's a nice little flush I got going on. Same on this side. It shears out really nicely, so don't be afraid of this color. If you don't think you can pull it off, it shears out very nicely, as you can see. And also, I always use cream blush when I go to Disneyland for the most part, at least over the summer, because it's ridiculously hot, and I feel like it just stays better. So that's blush. I also don't use too much blush. But yeah, I apply everything with my fingers mostly. Actually, I think I probably will be applying everything except for my powder with my fingers. Next, I'm going to do eyes. I'm going to take the Essence I Heart Stage Primer and just put that on my lid. I'm just going to take like a little bit like that. Usually I don't need a lot of eyeshadow primer. This is like a concealer, this consistency. It's kind of weird. As you can see, it's like canceling out all the color. It's got some coverage to it. Huh, interesting. See, like my eyelids are different colors because it's got some coverage to it. It's pretty cool, actually. This reminds me of the NYX eyeshadow base in the pot. That one's got color to it and it's got coverage. So when I'm like super tired, that's what I use on my eyelids. When I'm super tired and I don't want to do my makeup, I use that on my eyelids to cancel out all the darkness. So yeah, that's the primer. I like it. It feels nice. We'll see what it does for my makeup, but I like it. Alright, and then all over the lids I will be using Color Tattoo. This is a limited edition one, and this is Seashore Frost. I know I've talked about this a million times, but it's such a pretty duochrome. And this is usually the only color that I wear in the mornings for work, and it looks like I did like a full eye look and I put like no effort into it. So again, I'm just going to apply it with my fingers. I'm going to apply it really sheerly on the lid. Or rather really sheerly all over and like blend it out. Just a little bit into the crease, not too much. Like that. And then I'm gonna pack on some on the outer V. I'm gonna flip my mirror to the magnified side so I can see what I'm doing better. And that's pretty much all I do as far as eyeshadow. But can you see the duochrome, how it looks like I have like a light, like coppery kind of color on the lid, and then it looks like a dark blue. It's all the same shadow. It just, since it's duochrome, it gives off that effect, and it's one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever, which is why I have 2 backups of this, and I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed. If I happen to find another one, I'll probably get it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So the Tonys are this weekend. I'm obsessed with theater, if you don't already know that. I'm obsessed with theater and musicals and Broadway, and the Tonys are this weekend, which are the major major awards for Broadway. They're like the Oscars. Is it the Oscars? I don't know. It's like the Grammys, but for Broadway. Because I can't remember which one's like the big awards. Is it the Oscar or the Academy Awards? Or is it the same thing? And I don't really care that much for film, but yeah, the Tonys are this weekend, and I'm very excited because there's a lot of people that I like that are nominated. There are some people that I've been following for years that are nominated. I'm gonna try to use felt tip liner. This is Essence Stays On No Matter What waterproof. It actually does stay on quite a while. I'm really bad at this, so if it turns out awful, I am so sorry. I'm just gonna draw like a super thin line. Just literally right along the lash line. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. surprisingly, it didn't turn out awful. I'm really bad at liquid or gel liner, so I'm trying to like get into it. I did this side way thicker. Oh well. But yeah, see, I suck at this, right? Goodness. Curl lashes and mascara. I'm gonna speed this up. Okay, yeah, so that's curled and mascara. Oh yeah, that's curled and mascara and eyeliner, which I really suck at. I should tightline, but I'm too lazy to, so oh well. It looks kind of weird, but I don't really care. Okay, so after that, I use a setting powder and a setting spray. So I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is SPF 25. Again, important SPF if you're gonna be out in the sun all day. Let me switch this back. Then just a light dusting all over my face. Yep, there's that. And then the reason I like setting sprays is because my face ends up looking really cakey and powdery. So I'm just going to use NYX Matte Finish spray all over. It's the first time I'm using this spray too, so we'll see how long it holds. Oh, that spray is really, like, strong. Whew. That spray is really strong compared to my e.l.f. mist and set. That one's misty. That one's like a spray. It was weird. Then I'm gonna do lips, and I'm gonna use a stain because if the color comes off, I don't have to worry about reapplying. This is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain, and this is in Sweetheart Valentine. I don't know if that's the whole name. You're gonna be able to see it. Yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna use this all over to give myself some bright lips. Not super bright. Like, I'm not gonna put on too much effort. Just like a light application is good. Just to kind of keep it more like in the stain range. And I'm going to use, what gloss do I want to use? I will use a Disney gloss because I am going to Disney. Okay, this is Mysterious Mermaid. It's coral. It's pretty. It was in my recent haul video. Here's a swatch. Put a little bit over it. Just like that. And that concludes my look. That concludes my I'm going to a theme park look. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get change. I'll probably put on a Disney t-shirt, put on my ring. I'm gonna go put on a Disney t-shirt and get ready to head out. So, yeah, that's it. That is what I usually wear to Disneyland, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!